Good afternoon, it's Hiker Dude Dad. I'm going to do a gear review today, actually, of a couple products from McLean Metalworks. I ordered the hammock hitch mount. You've probably seen it in some of my videos here. Been using that for a little while. Very pleased with that product. But then, having seen that in one of my videos, Chris from McLean sent me one of their awnings. I did a video trying to figure out that awning situation. I didn't really have theirs as one of the choices. I didn't really know they made one, and Chris saw that video and sent me one to test. I have taken it out in the wild twice. I tried to do some fancy time-lapse things with setting it up and everything. I didn't feel like they really worked out as a good setup video and really showed it off very well, so I'm going to do a kind of a controlled thing here in my driveway of setting it up, showing you how to set it up, showing you all the features. It's cloudy, it's getting windy. I think some rain's rolling in within the next hour, so I'm going to try and set this up and then actually hop on under while it's raining, hopefully. Alright, so here we have everything I need. I've got my Chameleon from Dutchware Gear, the hammock. Here is our bag with the awning from McLean Metalworks. Here is the poles for the hammock hitch, which is here from McLean Metalworks again, and a fantastic camping sticker from my wife. So with the hitch mount, just unvelcro that, and then it's got these awesome clovers here to kind of keep everything together. But just go with these guys. Slide them in. They hit a tab on the inside underneath here that keeps them in, puts them at the right depth. Trying to go with the hand mount here to show you exactly what we're doing, but we get both of those guys on. Throw the second pole in, and I threw some strong carabiners in at the end here for this. But once we get these guys on, that's all there is to it. This is the bare bones XL. It's all powder coated steel. This is the XL. It's made for 11-foot hammocks like mine, and it's actually pretty perfect. Gives you a real good hang. But that's all there is to it. You'll keep your hitch on when you're driving, when you get there, and then these mounts here, or these poles, just stick in to each other. Once I open the awning, there's a little extension pole here, so your hammock will hang here and then the extension will come up here, and that'll give you the height on your awning to get it above the hammock. But let's get that hammock on now. Alright, so the Dutchware Gear system is awesome. The stuff sack has two ends to it. The strings on it are red and gray, so red for the head, and then you just let everything pop out. Grab that gray end. Boom. Just untwist it a little bit, and then going to stretch it over here. Can be easier. Getting a little windy out here. Definitely gonna test this rain, I think, but it's summer in Pennsylvania, so who knows what you're gonna get. So here we go. All set up here, and let's get to this awning. All right, so we opened up the awning bag. Inside there's another little sack. I think that comes with the suction cup here. So you got the little sack there. Suction cup, heavy duty. It's one of these lever jobs. So you'll put that on, close it down. One thing I did have to add is just a small little carabiner. to attach the awning to. So I just keep that on it from now on. I've got guy lines and spikes. We've got this pole, which will prop up an adjustable telescoping pole that's going to adjust up your awning at the end. We've got these two poles, very light poles, that'll go into the end of your bare bones hammock mount to support two corners of the awning, two opposite corners of the awning. Suction cup attaches it to your car, and then the telescoping pole is at the other end, and you can adjust it up, down, wherever you need it. And then the awning itself here is gray, has some McLean stamps on it. This is what was sent to me. So you can get the two black poles there and the awning off of their site for $69. You can add the telescoping pole and I assume the guy lines with the stakes for $29. The suction cup tie down is $12 and the bag is $15. So Chris was awesome, sent me the whole thing to test. So let's start to get this set up. Okay, so these poles here, we're just going to pop in the holes right here, and those are going to go all the way down in until you run into that worm clamp right there. So this is an adjustable piece. It was farther down. It's set up, I think it ships for the regular bare bones hammock mount, but the XL you need to kind of just slide those up and shorten it up. I've already adjusted for mine. I've used it a few times, but you're going to put that in at either end. And the first time, there are little caps on the end of your bare bones mount. You'll just have to pop those caps out with a screwdriver or a solid fingernail. But now we've got those set up to hold our tarp, you know, up above the hammock a little bit, up above the ridge line. Okay, so next step here is with our tarp. Going to unroll it this way. Windy day. So right here, you gotta take a hole, throw it up on here. Oop, blew away. Right up on that end, and I'm going to turn tight here. Okay, so there we go. We've got it up on our pole extenders there. So that's looking good. I'm going to go ahead and attach the suction cup up to the top of the car now. Right, so it's pretty windy out here. I'm up here standing on the back wheel of my Honda Pilot right now. I'm going to lock this guy into my D-ring here. Okay, and I'm gonna give this a nice little stretch. Find a good spot here on the top of my car, and I'm just gonna push this guy down. And that is not going anywhere. That suction cup is such a brilliant idea, and that is absolutely not going anywhere. So now I've got 3 points locked down. I'm gonna go do the telescoping pole now. Just gonna extend, and just turn, extend, and turn again. Okay, up here at the tip. I'm gonna try and snag that tarp in the wind here. All right, so you can go different heights here. So the very first time I did this, I had this really low because I was gonna have like some wind and rain, and I lowered it so that it would kind of shield me, right? Because the top is mounted up on the van, and I thought, you know, we'll put that up there shielded, and everything will run down off, and you know, that was fine. Didn't actually have rain that night, but that's how it worked out. So this can be up until towards the car. You know, something like, and you could stop these like halfway, you know. So right now, if I guide this out now, I'm tilted back towards the car, you get more of a breeze. So if you're not really expecting rain, I would probably do this, get it up and over, and maybe you get a slight rain, you know, not a lot of wind, you know, you'll be fine. But if you are expecting rain, you got some heavy wind like we have today, I'm actually gonna drop this down just so I don't get soaked here testing this. Very windy. All right, so like this, you know, I'm still gonna have some shade. Stuff's gonna run from the top of the car down. And we're just gonna stake this guy out. All right, so these little slider things here, I'm sure there's some kind of awesome way to rig this so that the guy lines are adjustable and everything like that. I just have not researched it. My bad. You know, if there were some instructions about staking them, that would be awesome. I could use that. Other instructions that came with this were really good. So I'm thinking just maybe some heads up on just how to tie those adjustable things and stake those out would be awesome. I already came out here and put my stakes in the grass. Sorry, wrist mount camera might not be the best right now to be tying these, but just wanted to get that in, so here we go. Staked out, got a nice little slope going here, and very much sheltered here. Off to the side, you know, you're gonna hang right down there. I'm feeling a couple drops of rain. This is awesome. So I'm gonna hop in here, see if I can get rained on in my hammock. All right, so we're blowing around pretty nice here. I've got that line, or that telescoping pole guide out here with 2 strings, which is good. It's giving me a slope, and it's holding in this wind, which probably the most important part. I'm actually gonna extend these poles just a little there, just a little here, just to give it a little more stretch, a little more hold. But you can see these are pretty easy to just slide down with a thumb. There you go. That gave me a little more tension on that, and holding tight up there with the suction cup. So yeah, things are working out real well for this, holding up during the wind. Yeah, pretty stable here with the triangle form here. We are starting to get some raindrops here, so I'm gonna come in here. Hop on in. Pop the shoes off. All right. And just lay here in pretty much the most unflattering position ever in a hammock, trying to film this way. Everybody looks like they have 19 chins, but so I show you this view. I'm totally covered. Pocket out of here. Totally covered. Bring on the rain right now because I'm staying dry. I lay asymmetrically, so when my legs are out here, I'm still under that edge. My head still under this edge. It's a pretty big tarp. I'll get some sizes here. Post them here below. But yeah, this is great. This is an excellent solution. I did buy a red camp awning. It is huge. It is a 2-person process to get together and put up. This is an easy 1-person solution. It's all you need. It's all you need. You use the red camp, the big red camp awning if you're, you know, having a tailgate or something, I would say. And setting up with chairs and tables and everything under it. But for 1 person sleeping in a hammock, you know, this is where it's at. This is a great solution. Thank you, Chris, for sending this. Again, I've used it twice out in the wild now. I tried to do some weird time-lapse things. It just didn't show it. I wanted to get here and show you firsthand how to put this thing together and go. So I'm looking here now that I'm in here. I realize there you go, got that telescoping pole a little out of alignment there, but getting the job done. So I hear the rain. I hear the rain. The other thing is, the other 2 times I went camping in this, didn't have any rain. I set it up, you know, I was ready for it, but didn't actually have any rain. So yeah, we're definitely getting some wind here. B-Dog checking it out. Want to hop in the hammock? Sure. All right, you've never been in it. Yeah. Just kick your shoes off. All right, so he stole my hammock. He's chilling in there. I'm out in the rain here. We are getting some drops here. My one complaint is the grommets. I've had them pull away with only using it like twice here. You can see this one's pulling away. I did totally lose this guy over here. So I think maybe a little better way of grommeting, maybe a little tougher grommet there. It's still usable because it is strapped, so it's basically reinforced with double nylon webbing under there, so it's not going anywhere. But I think that's my only qualm about it, because here we are, it's stopping rain. It has stopped bird poop, as you can see. All right, so the McLean Metalworks awning, it's my solution going forward. I love it. I'm going to use it. It's still raining. I'm still dry. You can get this on their site. They are at adventurehammocksystems.com now. I love the entire system together. It's fantastic. For car camping, when I'm using the hitch, this is my solution. Thank you, Chris. And please check out McLean Metalworks and subscribe to them. Buy an awning, buy the Bare Bones XL. It's awesome to lay in. Thank you very much. We'll see you next time.